Happy, what is today? Monday. Okay, I am going to record this workout. I did this today or this evening in class, and we did it as stations. So I'm going to take a picture. You can set it up as stations in your house if you want to. Say you have, you're working out with a teenage kid or your spouse or whoever, then you can rotate through and go through stations and do it. I'm just going to do it. There are 20 different exercises. I'm going to do all 20 of them, like in the order that I did them in the stations, and then you would just repeat that. So we have kettlebells for one of our stations, weights. We use BOSUs in class and use the weights with the BOSUs, but we're just going to use weights today. No equipment, and then your mat is your last piece of equipment that you need. We're going to do 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest, so I'll have plenty of time to show you the next move in between moves. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Make sure that you're warmed up. I'm already warm today, so I'm not going to warm up. And then we're just going to get started into our workout. Our first move, we're going to start with our kettlebell. So we're going to go down the line. We're going to do a kettlebell move, a weights move, a no equipment move, and then a mat, and then a move on our mat. And then we'll just go back to kettlebell, back to weight, back to no equipment, back to mat, like kind of in a row like that. All right, so our first move is just going to be a kettlebell swing right here. So 45 seconds. Remember, it's a hip hinge, not lifting the kettlebell, but powering up through your core and glutes. Here we go. So right here. Right there. So see how I'm going right here in between my legs like I'm hiking a football or something. I'm just going to hip hinge and then thrust my hips forward like that. So I'm not lifting it with my arms. I'm just using my core, so my abs, my glutes, all that to do the work. We have about 12 seconds left on this. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right, so then we go to our weights. If you're rotating, one person would be on kettlebell, one person will be on weights. Weights is going to be bicep curls. Okay, here we go. Bicep curls. So just regular curls here. Now, if you want to add to it, you want extra credit, you could always come into a wall sit and curl. So that way, now my legs are working too. That's just an option. You don't have to do that. And then you can also alternate arms if you need to, if your arms get tired. You got about 10 seconds left on these. We'll put those weights down, and we have no equipment for the next move. 3, 2, 1, rest. So our next move is a combination of high knees and butt kickers. I'm going to do 4 high knees, 4 butt kickers. We've done this before. Remember, you can take it slow. Here we go like this, or speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So knees up, and then kick your booty. I've got about 20 seconds left here. I need to turn some music on. I'm gonna do that in a minute. I only have about 10 seconds. and then we're coming to our mat for just crunches. So regular old crunches, nothing fancy here. In 3, 2, 1, crunch. Now I'm going to show you, look, if you have a stability ball at home, you can do, what we did in class today was we used our stability ball. So we did the crunches on the ball right here. So if you're doing it on the ball, you can get a better range of motion. Go back further into that crunch. They're a little harder that way. Now, if you're doing these at stations, you could go ahead right now, stop this workout and do all 4 of those one more time. And then you would just be done with those moves. I'm gonna go through all of them and then you'll go back to the very top and repeat. All right, we're with Suitcase Curls now. So with my kettlebell, feet are close together. I'm gonna squat down and then curl that kettlebell up. We're on the clock. Let's go. Right here. So you want to keep your legs closer together here so that way you don't hit your knee with your kettlebell. And you can always do it with a weight if you need to. I've got less than 20 seconds. Then I'm gonna grab my weights for some lunges. Rest. All right. I'm gonna grab my weights up. I'm gonna have my right foot back, my left foot forward. This first round through. 3, 2, I'm just gonna lunge right here. So I'm just driving that back knee right towards the ground. Lunge. If you want to put that back foot on an elevated surface, Bulgarian split squats, they become. All right, keep going. I've got about 10 seconds left. Remember which side you did, so that next time through, you can do your other side. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna set them down. I've got a burpee with a kick. So I'm gonna do this little burpee kick. Ready? Here we go. So I'll kick with my right foot. The next time, kick with my left foot. Or you can kick with both feet each time. Up to you. A little tidbit is if you kick with both feet each time, it's actually less burpees that you'll have to do. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Rest. All right. Now I've got push-ups. So, on your mat, push-ups in 5 seconds. If you have your stability ball, 3, 2, 1, push-ups. If you have your stability ball, I don't have a ton of room right here, but you can roll out on it, right? The further you roll out, the harder it is. I don't have anywhere else to roll, but push-ups right here. Now I want to keep my belly button tucked in right there. So you can be doing regular push-ups on the floor, on your knees, on your toes. Keep doing those push-ups. You've got less than 10 seconds on those push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Your next move is going to be lunges. You're going to put that kettlebell by your right toe. Okay? I'm going to lunge back, pick it up, lunge back, put it down. Here we go. So, pick it up, put it down. I'm doing my right leg. Just picking it up, putting it down. Good. Look over here. We're already through. This is our 9th move. And we have 20 total. 10 seconds. Keep that front knee behind your toe. Rest. All right, shoulder presses. So grab your weights for shoulder presses. Overhead shoulder presses. Like this. Here we go. Press. Press. Keep pressing. I'm going to see if I can get a little music on. Press, press, press. Keep going. Oops, it's not working. Okay, it's all right. We'll survive. All right, 10 seconds to go. Y'all can put your own music on in the background while you're working out. That's what y'all do anyway. Rest. All right, putting my weights down. No equipment move is my Heisman. So remember the Heisman? We've done this a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Ready? Here we go. Look, if there's a move that doesn't work for you, you have an injury or whatever, doesn't particularly work for your body, just plug in a different exercise, right? Not just if you don't like the move, because right, we might not like some of these moves, but if you can physically do them, right? But if you have an injury and can't, that's when we change and modify. 10 seconds. Get that knee up, squeeze. Squeeze those abs. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. We're coming back to our mat now. We've got a sit up and actually it's just a sit up. So right here, we're gonna sit all the way up this time. Here we go. We did crunches before, so now we're just making this a full sit up. If you have your weight handy and you want to use it, you can always press up overhead, like that. Okay? Keep going. 20 seconds. Now you don't want to take your arms over your head and go like this, because then that's using your momentum. So keep those arms down by your side. Come up if you can touch your feet. That's great. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, kettlebell. Windmills. All right, I'm going to pause this just to get you set up correctly on the windmill. We probably haven't done these in a little while. But remember, toes facing 45-degree angle. The kettlebell is going to be in our right hand. We're going to put the left hand up in the air. We hinge at the hip, not at the waist. So we're not doing this. We're hinging from our hip. Coming down, pulling it up. Okay? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you're just gliding that kettlebell down your leg and then bringing it back up. Look at your hand. Toes are facing towards the kettlebell at about a 45-degree angle. Both toes. Both toes. down, up. You have 20 seconds here. Remember which side you did. My rule of thumb is just to go ahead and do the right, and then that way you'll remember next time through, you're just doing the left on everything. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're back to our weights, and we have squats, a weighted squat. I'm gonna make mine like a sumo squat. So I'm gonna turn my toes out, turn my legs out wide. Here we go. So right here, you could do a regular squat here too. I just know we have another rocket squat move coming up. And so I just kind of made this a more of a sumo squat. So my legs are wider, my toes are turned down a little bit. Use your weights here, loaded at your shoulders if you want. You could always add to this in a row, right? Make it harder if you want, or do a bicep curl here. Or you could always put your weights down. Rest. All right. No equipment move this round. Round is jacks. So just regular old jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1. Now, you can stay here with these regular jacks. You can change it up. You could do wacky jacks. I like those for the obliques. You could also make it harder. Star jacks. Okay, you can go seal jacks. Any kind of little jack that you want to do is fine. 15 seconds. Then we're coming down to our mat. So be ready for it. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm gonna lay on my side and do a side lying crunch. My bottom arm is on the floor, my top arm behind my head. I'm gonna crunch up right here. Here we go. Crunch. Put this arm, bottom arm flat on the floor, it'll help you. And if you need to, just lift one leg, okay? But if you can do both, do both. I'm on my right side, so remember next time around, I'll just do my left side. Less than 15 seconds. Then I gotta come back up, grab that kettlebell. All right. So I grab my kettlebell. I'm gonna do a figure 8. So I'm gonna come down into a squat, and I'm just gonna pass that kettlebell around. Right here around my legs. Now I want to try, if I can, to get a little bit lower. And you don't want, if you see yourself from the side, look, my spine is straight, so I'm keeping my head up. I'm not kind of rounding through here. You don't want to round like this. So keep a proud chest when you do it. You're close. 5 seconds. Woo, I'm feeling those legs. Good job. All right. I'm going to come down, back down with my weights to the mat for a chest fly. So back down here with my weights right here. Here we go. Chest fly. Out, squeeze it together. Now here's where you can add to it your little glute bridge. So lifting and lowering right here So think about squeezing your chest here. A slight bend in the elbow. Squeeze that chest as you bring those weights back together. Rest. All right, we're coming back up to our feet, no equipment, rocket squats. So we go 3, 2, 1, up. So it's 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 3, 2, 1, up. And remember your modification to your toes. So 3, 2, 1, to your toes. 3, 2, right? Woo. I'm feeling it. Woo. All right, and then I'm coming back down on my mat. One more move. We're gonna go heels to heaven with a leg lower. So it's lifted up, here we go, and bring it down. Lift it up, and bring it down. If your hands are under your butt, under, a little easier. If they're out to the side, a little harder. I kind of go somewhere in between. You could always lower one leg at a time. 2. Rest. All right, so that was all of our moves. And then you just go back and you do that all again. So take a quick break and then just push right through it. One more round. I'm not gonna do it because I've already done it, or part of it anyway. So I'm gonna call it a day with that one. But you guys can do it again. If you need just a little quick workout, that's a good little 20-minute workout. You wanna do your full workout, do that one more time. And if you're feeling really motivated, you could do it again. You just have to, if you're gonna do it an odd number of times, on that third round, you would just have to split. You would have to do half of it on the right side, half of it on the left side for those few moves that are right and left moves like lunges and things like that. So anyway, let me know what you think about that workout. Knock it out, get it done. Remember, you can pop in and add your stability ball and some of those if you wanted to. We did the weights standing on a BOSU, so like we did the Biceps Curls standing on our BOSU ball. If you happen to have one of those at home or you're doing this at a gym, you could do that. Your shoulder presses, your Bulgarian split squats. You can even do your squats standing up on the BOSU ball, either the round side or flip it over and stand on the flat side. And then your chest flies, you can lay on the BOSU with your head and neck rested, do the chest flies if you have one. Okay, so let me know if you guys like that workout and that format. And like I said, you can do it like stations if that's easier, if that makes more sense for your space, and if you have more than one person doing it with you. All right, bye guys. Talk to you later. Happy Monday.